Okay, y'all, what's up? It's Rio at Rio Be Reselling. Okay, here we go again. This is my review of Goodlife Super Thrift. It's in the Lake Worth corridor down there in South Florida. I just happened to Google it while I was down in town visiting my mom, and it popped up. So I was like, well, why not check it out, see what's going on. First thing I walked through was what I noticed was it was ginormous. Man, this place is huge. I mean, they had so much stuff from electronics to dishware. I mean, it was huge. Now, I caught this on the morning I was leaving out, so I didn't have enough time to actually go over the entire store. So this video won't be as long, but I did want to take a trip around. That was books and puzzles. Of course, you see your dishware, then you have all your paintings and stuff. I mean, it was huge. Then to the left, there's toys. Then there was chairs and furniture, which you see at a thrift store, but it seems like there was so many options. I mean, so many paintings. I mean, it's a full wall full of paintings and fixtures. And then, of course, they got your DVDs in the corner. Now, one thing I did notice, I don't know if you saw that sign, but all sales are final. So before you go in here, you better make sure it's what you want, because you won't be getting a return of any kind. I was just looking down the aisles. It was so much, it was kind of overwhelming. I never realized how much stuff it was. I mean, I didn't know where to start. I went for more niche items. So we're going back, and I just wanted to continue to walk through the store just to see what they had. I saw something with South Carolina which caught my attention. I was just looking through the rack. I think the shirts were pretty priced, pretty low. It's only like $5, $5 or $6. Nothing special, nothing that stood out to me. I was just really looking around, and I just saw more store and more store. I continued to walk around, and I saw something. I thought it was like a jersey or something, but it wasn't anything spectacular. All this stuff was only like $4.97 or $5.99. It was pretty cheap. It was around my price range. I just didn't have time since I was getting ready to get back on the plane. Of course, I wanted to see shoes. I wanted to see what they were, what kind of prices were on the shoes, because I had a little bit of room left if I needed to, but I think I continued to look. Those were Brooks, pretty. Looks like a women pair of Brooks, but they were pretty good. But it wasn't one of those things that I just couldn't deal with, so I decided to opt out. I saw there were some nice sandals that I just looked at, and then I continued to look through. Those were Air Maxes with the double air bubbles. I thought they were pretty cool looking, but I didn't see a price on them. I was searching for the price, and I couldn't find the price on them. I think I held on to them because I didn't know what the price was, and I wanted to make sure. But that white is always a tough color to cling to. It's like once it gets dirty, it stays dirty. All of that is still the men's section. I'm still in the shoes because I'm a shoe lover. I love selling shoes just because they're easy sell, easy to take photos, easy to post. So I'm always looking to see what's in the shoe. The On Clouds, I was surprised to see those. Those are Altas. Alta is a great running brand. It's kind of comparable to Hoka's, and a lot of people buy them. I saw these. It's like a little Disney character shoes. I was thinking about my daughter when I got them, because she likes a little different stuff like that. But I think I left them where they were. I didn't decide to get them. I didn't think it was worth it. And I think they weren't the size. Even if I wanted to resell them, I couldn't. I decided not to on those. I continued to look, and then I saw these colorful Asics. I like colorful shoes, just so my stuff is not as boring as the next guy on eBay, next guy or woman. So I kind of like to have a little bit of variety. You will see me kind of look over the black and white shoes. Just aren't my thing. I like color, so color always sells for me. I thought I was gonna think about going through t-shirts, but then I think I realized I didn't want to do anything with t-shirts. So I just went around. I saw some other shoes. I was trying to see if these were name brand shoes, but come to find out they weren't anything special. These gray shoes here, I thought they were something special, but decided against them. Those were all Nikes, but nothing special. I continue to go back to the bag section since that is my specialty. Since I do men's, women's clothes, bags, shoes, right? I kept looking for something that stood out to me, seeing if I could find something hidden in those bag of bags, right? It's always something at the bottom, or something hidden under something that surprisingly is a win for me. So I was just looking for something special. I also, by this time, I had already had the bag that I was going to take with me. So I didn't necessarily need anything, but if I found a deal, I would take the deal anyway. I continued to walk down that back aisle. They have you see me looking at my watch because I'm worried about my time because I didn't want to miss my flight. I continued to just look and see what everything was, really just investigating. Since it was so big, I didn't want to miss anything. I don't know why I went back to this area. I know that these were like sweaters and hoodies, and I think I must have seen something from afar maybe. Oh, I saw this rack, and this looked like a rack where they had just pulled out things, and I always just check them just to see if there's anything new there, if there's anything that maybe I've never seen before. That was a New Balance tennis skirt. It's pretty nice. I think they had a good price on it too, but it was one of those things that I didn't necessarily need, but it was nice. I didn't see any. That was me looking at the swimsuits or bodysuits for deep sea diving. I didn't think they were worth. Used ones aren't really worth it, so I stayed away from anything like that. I continued to look. I like these patterns. Ooh, different, right? But you see that fur on the collar and the front pocket? It was two just like it. I really like those, but they didn't have a brand attached to them. So that tells me it's from somewhere like a Shein, or it's probably somewhere like that didn't really do me anything special, or the pricing would not be where I wanted it to be. So I had to say, okay, in this case, I don't need that, even though I really like the fact that they were different. If I was shopping for me and it was my size, I probably would have bought it for me because it was definitely different. Yo, and we're back. Oh, okay, what's up, y'all? This is Rio be reselling. I just want to wrap this up. I had such a great time going to the Goodlife Super Thrift, right, in Lake Worth Corridor. I think some of the good things, it's huge. I mean, place is huge. It's humongous. It's a warehouse atmosphere. I feel like there was a lot of elbow room. You know, I'm a big boy. I kind of like a little bit of elbow room in there. You know what I mean? It's huge. There's a lot of variety. There is stuff everywhere. And it's very organized. It's very organized. Everything was in its place. It wasn't just a bunch of stuff jumbled together. I think they do a great job as far as organizing everything. I think there was everything. The signs were great. It gave you a great idea of where you wanted to be. So even though it is huge, there were directions, right? You were able to see to the other side. Like women's clothing was half the warehouse. So I didn't even venture over there because I don't shop a lot of women's clothing. But one thing in particular, check the glassed in cases. I saw a few things that I was a little excited about, but never forget those. Also, by the bathroom, so when you walk into the store and go to the left, I forgot to record, and walk to the left, there were a lot of bags, purses, a lot of things on that end too for women. So just FYI, there were a lot of specialty items that were in the case. All that stuff was to the left when you walk in. I didn't get it on video. By this time, my glasses were about to die, so I didn't get to do that. Now, here are my only cons, really quick. My only cons were, it's huge. Have some time to go look at everything. Me going in right before I was supposed to be going to the airport, not smart, not at all. That's my bad. My bad. That's all me. So make sure you have some time to actually venture, to look at what you want to see, to get familiar with what you want, to the area you want to look at, don't forget to check those glass cases. I think another con is all sales are final. That kind of sucks, right? So if you're going to buy it, make sure you buy it, right? Make sure it's something you can live with, a price that you can live with. I think this is a pro. I like their prices. They weren't bad. I didn't see things that were astronomical. Now, of course, I don't know if I like the prices in the case, but of course that's me as a reseller, not me as a buyer. Now, as a buyer, I think there were great prices. I think there were great things in the case also. And I was looking at small electronics, so I think they had a lot of variety and good stuff in the case. So I think that was thing. And the only other con, was kind of not in the middle of nowhere, but it was hiding almost. Like if I didn't Google it, I would have never known it was there. It was like tucked in the back of Timbuktu. It was just nowhere, and if I didn't have directions to it, I would have never found it. So, but that's really it. I give this one, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's pretty nice. I mean, it fed everything. Oh, you know what? Also, they had some really nice golf attire for women, and I Jamie Babcock. They also had some Nike stuff. I was really impressed by that because in North Carolina, I always try to find stuff like that because even though it's different looking, it's different colors, different patterns, it sells. So, and that's what I'm looking for. I found a lot of it there. And yeah, so that's it for this one. I'm gonna wrap it up for resellers. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Do they know the prices of stuff? Yeah, they do. Yeah, I think that's just a Florida thing. I'm finding out that most of the Florida stores have already figured out. We know the prices, so when resellers come in, you're not going in there to buy things to resell unless you find a gem and all of the stuff. That's the only way you're going to get it. But I'm Rio. It's Rio Be Reselling. Thank you. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Please check out my other videos. I'm trying to give you more content. Please be patient. I'm new to this, and I'm always going to be true to this, but just got to, have some patience and work with me. We're going to get to the end. I'm signing off. Till next time, we out.